Let Kaskaskia College help prepare you for an exciting new career. Choose from programs in the arts and sciences, allied health, occupational, technical, and many other career programs. Classes are available days, evenings, and Saturdays on the main campus or at any of the college's 5 convenient education centers. Find out more by calling Kaskaskia College at 545-3000 or go online at www.kaskaskia.edu. Get a head start on your future at Kaskaskia College. First choice, best choice, my choice.
Subway's delicious chicken breast, ham, turkey, or roast beef will not make amends for listing your inflatable parrot as a dependent on your tax return. And the fresh green peppers, olives, pickles, and tomatoes will not overlook the imaginary tip you gave the valet. But with over 15,000 combinations under 6 grams of fat, eating Subway sandwiches will help make up for your drive-thru indiscretions. Subway, good, so you don't always have to be. Regular 6-inch sub without cheese or non-low-fat condiments such as mayonnaise. Subway.
Come to Subway in Nashville.
Welcome back to the NIT on V1047 WNSV-FM Nashville. We welcome to the V1047 microphones Nashville High School sophomore boys basketball coach C.J. Cruiser. C.J., how you doing?
I'm doing just fine this morning.
Good. You don't have a whole lot of experience as a radio announcer. I'm telling you, you don't have to do a thing. You don't have to keep any stats. You just sit there, kind of watch a game if you want to once in a while, and just, if I ask you something, you react to it. Can you talk back to me?
Oh, I can talk back to you, no problem. You'll probably tell me to shut up after a while.
I've heard you talk back once in a while, but that's beside the point. How are your sophomores doing so far this year?
Real good. We're 4-1. We haven't played in a while. We got the Sparta sophomore tournament coming up next week.
Oh,
so next Saturday we'll start that, hopefully 2-weekend tournament.
And we'll have conversations with CJ for the next half hour or so as we broadcast the first half of this ball game. Our officials for this game are Kent Schubert, Dave Redeker, and John Salee. Nashville High School Principal Doug Asherman is now introducing Allie Hertling to the audience. Allie is a Nashville High School student, and she will be singing our national anthem. So let's listen into Allie. Allie Hertling with a nice rendition of our national anthem. CJ, they never asked you to sing the national anthem, do they?
No, because I probably forget the words.
Me neither. Me neither. Wesclin sends out Pakosta, Shomaker, Kehrer, Kunz, and Meyer, while Freeburg will have Stulsatz, Whitworth, Brown, Haas, and Reagan. Freeburg in the blue uniforms moving left to right, and Wesclin in the white uniforms moving from right to left. You've seen both these teams a time or two this year, haven't you?
Oh, yeah. Scouted them both. We played them both, so we know a little bit about them.
No surprises. And we get ready to jump center. Reagan jumping for Freeburg, and he gets the tip as he knocks it back to number 43, Bobby Haas. And Freeburg on the attack. Wesclin in a man-to-man defense. With it at the head of the key now is Stulsatz. Stulsatz drives right side of the lane. Release for Haas. Shot from the right side is no good. Rebound Wesclin. Tyler Kehrer comes up with it, and he's into front court. Freeburg also in a man-to-man defense. With it on the right wing with it is Pakosta. Now they swinging around top of the key. Pakosta gets it back. Throws on the right wing to Tyler Kehrer. Kehrer throws left arc to Shoemaker. On top of the key to Kunz. He'll dribble it out, or David Meyer rather. He'll set it up. Throws on the right wing to Tyler Kehrer. Up top to Pakosta. Pakosta. A three-point shot is no good. Rebound is going out of bounds in the right corner. So scouting is one of your main jobs for varsity coach Darren Lee for the Hornets?
Yeah, it is. I got the Central Cougars tonight, so we'll see how we defend them tonight.
Yeah, I saw you during practice this morning. They were just Coach Darren Lee and Neil Hammond would just stand back and just completely let you run practice for a little while, weren't they?
Well, that gives him a time to think about what he wants to do, how we actually want to guard each individual play, but that's my time to tell him exactly where, Central's going to go, and then he looks at it and he kind of decides how we want to guard it.
Freeburg throws it away. Reagan's wraparound pass is not handled, and back the other way with it is Wesclin. 6:45 to play first quarter and no score yet. Kyle Pakosta throws in the left side to Kunz. Baseline bounce pass. We've got a whistle and a foul under the basket as Brent Shomaker caught the pass and then was fouled. You don't always get to sit on the Hornet bench, huh, CJ?
No, sometimes I'm on a road trip.
Keith Kunz will inbound from the left baseline. He'll throw in the left corner to David Meyer. Meyer throws right side to Shomaker. No score yet. Minute and a half into the action. Pakosta throws left side to Kehrer. Back up top to Pakosta. He's guarded by Freeburg's Trey Stulsatz. To Kunz, to Shomaker, left block, banks it up, missed it. Rebound, Shomaker got his own, stripped to the ball, we've got a whistle. And the ball was knocked out of bounds by one of the midgets, so Wesclin maintains possession. No trigger under their own hoop. Throwing it in will be 6'1" senior Keith Kunz. To Meyer from the left elbow. The shot no good. Rebound Reagan to Freeburg. No score yet. 6:15 to play first quarter. Stulsatz has it right wing. Top of the key to Reagan. To Haas. He'll throw left wing to Josh Brown. Left elbow to Stulsatz. Down the right wing, Whitworth. Inside Reagan. Turnarounder from 12 is no good. Rebound chased down in the corner. Diving for to Shomaker of Wesclin. He got it and he calls a timeout. We'll take one, too. No score yet, 2 minutes into the game. This is the NIT on V1047.
Teamwork. Necessary for the success of any team, whether it be your favorite local basketball team or your financial team. Germantown Trust and Savings Bank has individuals experienced in every aspect of banking, ready to work together to help you accomplish your financial goals. Whether you are in the market for a fixed-rate mortgage, an agricultural loan, a retirement account, or a deposit account, let Germantown Trust and Savings Bank work with you to create a successful team. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We played 2 minutes, no score yet. Freeburg and Wesclin, having recovered the rebound in the corner, call the timeout, and they bring it up court. Meyer has it on the right wing. He throws left arc to Shomaker. Right side to Kunz. 5:45 left. Right corner to Meyer. Meyer throws right arc to Pakosta. Bounce pass inside. Kehrer, left-hand layup is good. Nice move. Good entry pass.
Real nice play on that.
And the first basket of the game scored by Tyler Kehrer. 5.5 minutes to play first quarter. 2-0 Wesclin on top. With the left side is Stulsatz. Top of the key to Whitworth. He's their leading scorer. Hasn't shot yet. Throws on the right wing to Haas. Top of the key, Stulsatz. He'll fire for the right elbow. It's no good. Rebound, Wesclin. Coming up with it was Shomaker. 5:15 to play first quarter. 2-0 Wesclin on top. Brent Shomaker has it at the point. Hands off to Kyle Pakosta. Pakosta throws in the left wing to Keith Kunz. Kunz guarded by Whitworth. Bounces left baseline to Kehrer. Back to Kunz left corner. Cross courts it to Shomaker. Drives into the lane. Pull-up shot. Partially blocked by one of the midgets out of bounds. Freeburg will make the first substitution of the ball game. Michael Adamson is a 5'11" freshman. He'll come in for Josh Brown. Wesclin inbounds to Shomaker left corner. Left arc to Tyler Kehrer. Left corner to Meyer. Misses a long shot. Rebound battered around to Reagan of Freeburg. Wesclin 2, Freeburg nothing. 4:45 to play first quarter. Give and go with Whitworth. Baseline right. Jump shot is no good. Rebound taken down by Shomaker of Wesclin. He'll throw left wing to Pakosta. Back to Shomaker. To Kehrer at the right arc. To Meyer on the right wing. Top of the key, Pakosta. His three-point shot is no good. Rebound, Reagan of Freeburg. Wesclin 2, Freeburg nothing. We're midway through the first quarter. Stulsatz dribbles in the front court and then is fouled. Well, CJ, I was going to keep my own stats that I've been able to keep up quite nicely so far. Because there's only been one basket in the ball game.
Yeah, I got 2 points, and there's been a couple rebounds, but not much there for him.
Stulsatz to trigger from the left wing. He throws head of the key to Glenn Whitworth, the 6'3" senior. Dribbles to the free throw line for Reagan. Takes the shot from the left elbow, hands it back to Whitworth. He'll throw in the left corner to Stulsatz. Now left arc to Adamson. Left corner to Whitworth. Picks up the dribble. Left side Stulsatz. 4 minutes to play first quarter. Adamson feeds inside Whitworth. Left side of the lane. Shot no good. He was fouled on the play.
They need to start getting him the ball a little bit more. Whitworth's a pretty good player. When I scouted him, he lit up Scooter, I believe, for 25, and then he had a real nice first half against us, 10 points, and made everything he shot, it seemed like. So they need to start getting him the ball a little bit.
He's averaging about 17 per game. He'll shoot 2 free throws, but he misses the first. It's still Wesclin 2, Freeburg nothing, with just under 4 minutes to play in the first half. What's your full-time job, CJ?
Teacher at Whiteside Elementary over in Belleville.
Oh, second free throw. Whitworth missed it also. We've got a foul on the rebound. And Wesclin will get the ball back as the foul was on Freeburg. Midgets yet to dent the scoring column. Is that a growing school? Is that a good community?
Oh, it's a big-time growing school. I mean, it's growing so big they had to get another elementary building, so the 5th through 8th graders are at the new building, real nice building.
Wesclin's Kunz has the left wing. Up top to Shoemaker, right side to Meyer. Now Pakosta, right arc. That whole Metro East area is exploding, isn't it?
Yeah, all those people are mainly, you know, the Shiloh and coming in from the base over there, so we got a lot of kids that come in and out.
Kunz misses a 3 from the left corner, gets his own rebound, knifes his way inside and hits the bucket. Keith Kunz with the basket. It's Wesclin 4, Freeburg nothing. 3:30 to play in the first quarter. Freeburg coach Norm Kenyas was telling me the other day that he's afraid Freeburg's going to be a double-A school pretty soon. Freeburg's Haas misses a 3 from the left arc. Rebound Kunz of Wesclin, and he dribbles into front court. Top of the key to Shoemaker. Reagan pokes it loose. The stool shots. Up ahead to Adamson. Tries to feed Reagan. Pass too long. Saves it from going out of bounds to Adamson. His shot in the lane is good. Michael Adamson with the first basket for Freeburg. Wesclin 4, Freeburg 2 at the 3-minute mark.
I'm afraid he's going to be a handful in 3 years, the freshman.
Adamson at 5'11". The head of the key is Shoemaker. He throws left arc to Tyler Kehrer. Kehrer guarded by Adamson. Throws left wing to Meyer. 2:45 left. Meyer throws left corner to Tyler Kehrer. Now to Pakosta in the center circle. Wesclin 4, Freeburg 2. 2.5 minutes remaining first quarter. Pass on the right side to Kyle Pakosta. Up top to Brent Shomaker. Now they zip it inside to Meyer. Stops, fakes, good drop step, but he missed the layup. Reagan rebounds for Freeburg. Wesclin 4, Freeburg 2, 2:20 on the clock. Adamson jump pass left side to Stulsatz. Up top, Haas. Goes it over the head of Adamson. It goes out of bounds.
He just thought somebody was on the right wing.
Yep. The pass was kind of looped over his head. Wesclin substitutes in for the first time. A 6'6 freshman, Obie Farmer. He'll replace Brent Shomaker. Do you know the Farmer kid, CJ?
I know Obie Farmer. He was a 6th grader at my first full-time job at St. George Elementary in New Baden. He was a 6th grader there.
Was he big back then even?
He was big back then, but he's a lot bigger now.
2 minutes to play in the first quarter. Farmer has it left arc. 4-2 Wesclin leads to Meyer left side of the lane. He throws in the left side Tyler Kehrer. The Farmer inside bulls his way in there. Hits the short jumper over Reagan. So Obie Farmer makes his presence felt. 6-2 Wesclin. 1:45 remaining.
Shot it right over the big boy.
Adamson into front court. Gives head of the key to Stulsatz. To Whitworth at the point. Left side Haas. His 3-point shot is no good. Rebound Pakosta of Wesclin. Fast breaking to Meyer. Meyer into the lane. Layup is no good. Rebound Farmer underneath. Fouled as he goes up for the shot.
Instant offense with the freshman coming in already running the floor.
6'6 freshman. He'll go to the line. You work with former Nashville resident Mark McClintock. They're all over there in the Metro East.
He's my boss.
He's your boss?
He's my boss. He's a good boss to work for.
Farmer will shoot 2 free throws, the first of which is no good. 6-2, Wesclin leads with a minute and a half remaining in the first quarter. Mark, the principal or superintendent, what do they call him over
He
there?
is the principal in our building, the K-4 building. He makes the trips there in the morning and the afternoon real enjoyable because we usually carpool together.
And it's in the city up Belleville, you say?
Yeah, it's right off the new exit, Green Mountain Road there on the east side.
Okay. How far off the interstate as Farmer misses the second free throw, Freeburg rebounds?
3-4 miles, not very far at all.
Oh, okay. Tyler Howes into the ball game for the Freeburg Midgets. With it at the point right now is Stulsatz. Minute 15 remaining. Whitworth has it at the right arc. Backing his way into the lane. Turnaround 10-footer, rims out. Farmer rebounds for Wesclin. 1:10 remaining. Long pass up court. Saved from going out of bounds, but then a back and across. What happened was Pakosta threw it down court to Whitworth on the near sideline. He had to jump to get it. Not Whitworth, but Kunz. He threw it back to Pakosta, and he was still in back court. Kind of jumped across that timeline. That's a turnover. Wesclin 6, Freeburg 2. 1 minute to play in the first quarter. Midgets have it. Modrell has it left arc. 6'3 freshman Andrew Modrell. A pass inside to Howes. We've got a whistle and a foul.
A lot more freshmen playing in this tournament than in years past, so good things coming in the future from this tournament.
It kind of goes in cycles, too, doesn't it? Seems like some years you'll have a really great freshman class, and depends on how many upperclassmen there are, whether or not they get to play on the varsity level.
Yeah, this is usually a traditionally real strong tournament, and it is again this year. And sometimes you may not see a freshman at all even step on the floor, and this week we've seen quite a few of them on some teams.
A technical has been called against Wesclin, and I honestly don't know why. I don't know who did something or said something, but at any rate, Tyler Howes is at the free throw line, and he makes the first free throw.
There wasn't a ball slam, so it had to be some kind of verbal.
That makes it Wesclin 6, Freeburg 3, with just under a minute to play in the first quarter. Howes' second free throw is also good. 6-4, Wesclin. And Freeburg will get the inbound. Under their own basket, left baseline.
Looks like Meyer got the technical, the one that got the foul, so he must have not liked the call.
Inbound pass to Whitworth, left baseline. Pivots, goes to Modrell in the left wing. Top of the key to Dane Linker. He's a 5'11 junior who has checked in. 6-4, Wesclin leads, 45 seconds left. Linker bounces in the left corner for Howes. Bounce pass was tough to handle as Shomaker was defending him heavily. It goes off Howes' hands and out of bounds.
He did a good job getting his hand in there, Shomaker did. Knocked it off his leg.
Wesclin 6, Freeburg 4 with 40 seconds remaining in the first period. Pakosta in front court to Kunz high on the right side. He'll give it to Kehrer at the point. Pakosta high on the right side, 30 seconds left. Bounce pass left elbow, Shomaker hands off to Kunz, cutting to the basket, left side, layup good. 8-4 Wesclin.
Freeburg was out overplaying, and they got the back door on him.
20 seconds remaining first quarter. Freeburg has it. Linker at the point. Passes on the right wing to Whitworth. Picks up his dribble. Throws top of the key to Stulsatz. 10 seconds left. Right side, Whitworth. Dribbles to the point. We've got a hand check foul on Wesclin, as Kunz was marking him closely with 6.9 seconds remaining. John Reagan, a 6'6 senior, checks back into the Freeburg lineup. He replaces Andrew Modrell. Wesclin 8, Freeburg 4. Midgets will be inbounding from the right wing. Linker throws to Whitworth, dribbles to the left elbow. Spin move, 15-footer is no good. Rebound batted up in the air and over the backboard by Freeburg's Stulsatz. So Wesclin gets it back with 1/10 of a second left and the length of the court to go.
Only option is a tip.
Or that. Kunz flips it into Kehrer, and he just holds on. That ends the first quarter. The score, Wesclin 8, Freeburg 4. This is the NIT on V1047.
Who says good stuff has to cost a lot? Shop Zirin Furniture in Carlisle, where good furniture is not expensive. Zirin Furniture has served the area for 90 years. They know what you want, and that's quality furnishings by famous makers like Smith Brothers, Lazy Boy, Flex Steel, Cochran, and many others. Zirin Furniture has a wide selection of floor coverings and certified installers. Call 594-2215 or stop by anytime. Zirin Furniture, 970 Fairfax in Carlisle, where good furniture is not expensive.
The folks at the First National Bank in Carlisle are keeping your investments working right here in your own hometown. The savings and other investments you deposit in your local bank are used to finance the needs of the families and businesses right here in your own community. Your investment is not controlled by out-of-town or even out-of-state interests. Your investment started here, it should work here, and it can grow here. That's local community banking at the First National Bank, Route 127 North and downtown Carlisle. Member FDIC.
Brad Meyer, C.J. Cruiser in the 7th place game in the Nashville Invitational Tournament. After one quarter, it's Wesclin 8, Freeburg 4. Wesclin in white uniforms moving left to right. Freeburg in blue moving right to left. Wesclin gets it first, then go to Kyle Pakosta, who dribbles to the left side, gives there to Kunz. Bounces to Kehrer, left baseline, shot up, no good. Reagan rebounds for Freeburg. C.J. asked me during the break how the Todd Parker Total Package Best Dressed Coach Award was going, and Mike Mooneyham of Herons running away with that, C.J.
I think you guys are really kind to those newcomers, because when I was a newcomer, I was even in the running.
You were runner-up one year.
I know. Newcomer thing.
Yeah. What was that? Didn't you have like a... Oh, what color was that? It wasn't purple. Green? Lime?
I had mint green and powder blue and little peach.
I'm telling you, you were a triple threat with those three colors. That one year you were runner-up. I forget who won it that year. Entry pass to Kunz, right side of the lane, and he is fouled.
Might have been the Jabot JV coach that year.
The Jabot JV coach?
Yeah.
We gave it to him?
He's been in the running before.
Wow. Kunz inbounds right side of the lane to Shomaker. Shot blocked by Howes of Freeburg, but a foul on the play. You didn't win it, did you, one year?
No, I didn't.
You were runner-up.
No, just in the place.
Were you bitter? Were you bitter, upset about that?
No, not at all.
You are, okay.
I probably would have been disappointed if I'd have won it.
7:14 to play first half. Shoemaker will make the first free throw. That makes it now Wesclin 9 and Freeburg 4. No, Mooneyham, he had a gold shirt, black jacket the other night, as the second free throw was also made by Shoemaker. He also had a black jacket, black shirt, gray pants the other night. I mean, nobody's close right now. 7 minutes to play in the first half, 10-4. Wesclin leading Freeburg. What'd you do with your old mint green jacket? You still got them?
Oh, they're there. They just don't get around me much anymore.
Howes will shoot from the left baseline. Shot no good. Rebound batted in the air, and Wesclin's Farmer has it, but he's immediately tied up by 3 midgets for a jump ball.
They weren't going to get it from him, though.
That's a visual image, isn't it? The big 6'6" Farmer being surrounded by 3 little midgets, all grabbing at his knees. And the arrow now goes to Freeburg, so they inbound to Whitworth. Top of the key to Howes. Takes the 3, and then passes to Whitworth at the right arc. Wesclin 10, Freeburg 4. With it in the left corner is Tyler Howes. Howes throws left side to Glenn Whitworth. Right arc, Haas. 3-point shot is good.
Leave him open in this term, and he's been banging them home.
Bobby Haas with the tray, and it's Wesclin 10, Freeburg 7. 6:30 to play in the opening quarter. So you saying you've gained some weight in the last couple of years, or what?
Well, I would like to say that I've just gotten bigger around the shoulder area, but I know that's not all true.
Pakosta for 3 from the left wing. He buries it. Kyle Pakosta with the trade. It's Wesclin 13, Freeburg 7.
Maybe the pace is going to pick up here a little bit.
6 minutes on the clock. You could give that suit to your little brother, Kelly Cruiser, and also a Hornet assistant coach. Haas for 3 from the left wing. Missed it. Rebound batted in the right corner, and Freeburg's Reagan runs it down. Dribbles to the right baseline. Goes right side to Haas. Top of the key to Linker. Left side Howes. Back to Linker. Driving left side of the lane. Shot blocked and out of bounds by Wesclin's Farmer. David Meyer back into the Wesclin lineup. He replaces Kyle Pakosta. Howes leaves the Freeburg lineup. Back in is 6'3" freshman Andrew Modrell. 5:45 to play, first half. Inbound pass left side to Haas. Up top to Reagan. Left side Whitworth. 4-3. It's no good. Rebound Reagan. He's got it on the right wing. Top of the key Whitworth. Left side Haas. Tries to get it back to Whitworth. Poked out of bounds by Kunz.
I think Freeburg's got to feel real fortunate right here with their best player not having to get on the board yet, and they're only down 6.
Reagan will be inbound from the left baseline to Whitworth. Back to Reagan, left side of the lane. Bounce pass to Haas, and he's got a layup with the left hand from the right side. So Haas with the basket. That makes it 13-9 Wesclin. At the other end, Kehrer dribbles to the left baseline. Right corner to Kunz. His 3-point shot is no good. Hustled after his own rebound and is fouled in the lane. You teach the kids to follow their shot, and boy, Kunz was racing after that one, wasn't he?
Yeah, you can look at that in 2 ways. If you're following your shot that quickly, you already know it's bad. So you can look at that 2 ways, though.
Kunz to inbound. He'll go to Kehrer on the right side. Dribbles to the point. Left side, Kunz. Tries a 3 from the left side. Yeah, it was much better. 3-point shot made by Keith Kunz, and it's Wesclin 16, Freeburg 9. As Freeburg brings it up court, Linker's pass on the far sideline is knocked out of bounds.
Well, nice set on the inbounds down there for the 3 for Kunz.
Linker to inbound right wing to Whitworth at the head of the key. Left side to Modrell. Hands off to Haas. Back up top to Modrell. Under 5 minutes. Down the right side to Reagan. Dribbles into the lane. Up top, Haas, left side Whitworth. In the left corner to Modrell. To Reagan at the left arc. 4:45 remaining. Left side to Whitworth. Whitworth feeds Reagan. Ooh, looks off, and then dump pass to Haas on the right side. He misses a tray. A rebound taken down by Modrell, and a whistle and a foul on the play. 4:36 to play first half. It's Wesclin 16 and Freeburg 9. With all that development over where you work near Greenmount Road there, is that going to stretch into Oakville and then Nashville someday, you think?
Who knows? But I mean, I can see why Norm Tennis is worried about Freeburg. I mean, it is really going east big time. I mean, I think it'll stop where the base is. I mean, New Baden's even seen a little bit of growth there.
Freeburg inbounds. Whitworth dribbles to the left baseline, runs out of room. Goes to Haas, top of the key, now to Modrell. Eating at the Johnny Rockets 50s Diners yet there?
I haven't been there. We're going to plan on going, though.
Not too bad. I went to the one in Atlanta, so I was really looking forward to this one, and it's not too bad. Haas in the left wing, bombs one in. Bobby Haas hits his second tray, and it's 16-12, Wesclin leading Freeburg. 4:10 to play in the first half. Kehrer at the left arc. Goes right side to Meyer. Dribbles to the right baseline. Shot blocked by Linker. And Freeburg's Modrell comes up with it. Back to Linker, and he's into front court. 4 minutes remaining. Top of the key, Haas for 3. He bangs it in. Oh, Haas is feeling it. He's got 11 points.
He has been wide open. They're doubling down on the big boy.
Freeburg within 1 now. Wesclin 16, Freeburg 15 with 3:45 to play in the first half. Tyler Kehrer has it at the head of the key. Throws on the left side to Brent Shomaker. Shomaker throws up top to Kunz. Back in the left wing, Shomaker. 3-point shot is no good. Rebound taken down by Modrell of Freeburg. Hands off to Whitworth. Whitworth to Modrell on the right side. Drives into the lane, full head of steam, bowls over the defender Meyer. Knocks him over for a charging foul.
David Meyer just set up right underneath the bucket. He probably should have pulled up and stopped and shot a little 8-footer there, but he went ahead and went all the way through.
I mentioned your little brother Kelly Cruiser, now one of the assistant coaches for Nashville. What's he all do? Does he have specific duties?
He is the best player on the opposing team when we go over scouting report, so he just plays.
He's a player. That's good. He can still shoot from the arc,
He can still do it. He frustrates the varsity quite a bit.
Man, oh man, he can shoot. 16 to 15. Wesclin leads Freeburg. 3:15 to play first half. Kunz has it left wing. Top of the key to Matt Davis, the 6'1 sophomore. Left side, Pakosta. His shot from three-point range is good. Second 3 of the game for Kyle Pakosta. Wesclin 19, Freeburg 15. 3 minutes to play first half. I saw you and Kelly shooting around after practice the other day. I thought surely CJ's not challenging him to a horse. As Whitworth pops in a shot from the right wing.
His first basket of the day.
Glenn Whitworth on the board. It's 19-17 Wesclin. You weren't challenging him, were you?
No, the only way I'd win is if I made him shoot all left-handed shots.
At the point with it is Obie Farmer for Wesclin. Takes a few dribbles, gives it up to Kunz. Kunz at the right arc. Throws left side to Davis. Holds the ball above his head, feeds Farmer left block. Pulls his way in. Reagan blocks the shot to his teammate Haas. 2.5 minutes to play in the first half. It is Wesclin 19, Freeburg 17. Bounce pass in the right corner to Whitworth. He guarded by Kunz. Whitworth for 3, missed it. Farmer saves it for Wesclin to his teammate Davis. Then he's tied up for a jump ball by Freeburg's Glenn Whitworth. Arrow will go to the Wesclin Warriors. Modrell out, Linker in for the Freeburg Midgets. Just over 2 minutes to play in the first half of the 7th place game. It's Wesclin 19, Freeburg 17. As walking it up in the front court is Tyler Kehrer. Throws right side to Matt Davis. Picks up his dribble. Left side Farmer, left wing to Kehrer. Feeds Kunz, cutting to the basket. Shot blocked, but a foul on the play, and we'll have 2 free throws coming up for Keith Kunz, a 6'1 senior, their leading scorer at 13 points per ball game.
Leading scorer and best defender for him.
That sounds like a coach. Every team has a best defender whose main job, as Kunz makes the first free throw, is to guard the other team's best scorer. If you don't have a stopper, sometimes it's hard to win. And
it's hard to win. Then you got to play a lot more help defense and lay off other people. And like today, Kunz has done a good job on Whitworth, but Haas has hurt him today.
Kunz makes both free throws. It's Wesclin 21, Freeburg 17. Under 2 minutes. Wesclin throws on a press. Whitworth breaks it. Throws into front court to Blaha, who dribbles into the lane, feeds Reagan, and as he turns to shoot, he is fouled. And that will send the Freeburg player to the free throw line. 21-17, Wesclin leading Freeburg with 1:51 to play. My bad, he was not in the act of shooting. He was just bringing it up, and Blaha will trigger from the right baseline. Wesclin coach Brent Brady kind of questioning that, I think. Freeburg to trigger. Throws on the right wing to Linker. Linker dribbling high on the right side. Loses the handle on it out of bounds. So Wesclin gets it back. 1:45 remaining first half.
A lot of people watching the game don't realize that, but it's just a little bit of pressure. There's a little bit of pressure on him, and just enough to bother him, and he kind of relaxed a little bit and lost the ball out of bounds.
Kehrer dribbles to the center circle. Bounce pass left elbow to Shomaker. Shomaker throws right side to Kunz. Minute 30 remaining in the first half. I don't know who this gentleman is, but he's got a black jacket, a pink tie, a black tie with a tiger on the front.
That's Mr. Nessler from Heron. He's been there a long time.
Oh, a Heron Tiger. I might put him in the running for best dressed coach. Minute 15 on the clock. Kehrer bounces left side to Pakosta. Throws in the left corner, Shomaker. Minute 10. To Davis, right block. Lead in shot No good. He was fouled before the play. The shot went in, but it won't count because he was fouled before the shot. Wesclin 21, Freeburg 17, with 1:07 remaining in the first half. And coming in for the Freeburg club will be 5'11" freshman Michael Adamson. As a sophomore coach at Nashville, C.J. Cruiser, you play with the cards you were dealt. You don't always have the best sophomores or the best freshmen. It depends on what Darren Lee wants to do with his varsity players, right?
Oh yeah, I mean we started off the year with big boy Lucas O'Rear, and that made the team look real nice and gave us some size because our sophomore class is pretty small. A lot of guard-oriented kids in that class, and then you know he filled a nice void in there for us, and now we probably won't get him back anymore.
I don't think so. Matt Davis makes the first free throw. Yeah, you got a lot of the 5'10", 5'11" type kids in that sophomore class.
Yeah, we're already having to use freshmen because we only had I had 4 sophomores come out this year.
One more free throw for Davis. His club up by 5. Misses the second free throw. Haas rebounds for Freeburg. Wesclin 22, Freeburg 17 with 1 minute to play in the first half. Whitworth hits Haas at the left arc. Now to Reagan right arc. He'll hand off to Blaha, who dribbles to the point. Left side to Adamson. Going to backdoor it for Reagan. Can't control the tip. It's saved from going out of bounds by a Wesclin player. Throws it inbounds, but to Freeburg. Whitworth shoots from the right elbow, missed it. And the rebound, Kehrer, and he is bumped by Haas for a foul. With 43.3 seconds remaining in the first half.
For a shooting guard, Tyler Kehrer gets a lot of rebounds. He had a lot of rebounds Thursday night in the game. I think he ended up with 7 or 8 rebounds, so he does a good job getting on the glass.
Who are those 4 sophomores in the Hornet squad that you have?
Stephen Price, Todd Kostecki, Blake Patton, and Josh Lomchek.
Okay, I was just testing you, see if you could remember all 4 of them.
Oh, yeah, they got to go through scout team with me. Just had them this morning, so, yeah, I got to remember my 4 guys.
Tyler Kehrer misses the first free throw. 22-17, Wesclin on top with 43.3 seconds remaining. Second free throw by Kehrer is also up in the air, and it's good. 23-17, Wesclin on top. 40 seconds left. Whitworth throws right side to Blaha. Blaha, top of the key to Haas. Throws left wing to Adamson. Dribbles to the left baseline. And the ball goes out of bounds. He was bumped by Brent Shomaker, who fell down. Shoemaker the last to touch it.
Did a real nice job there trying to draw a charge. Just didn't get the call on that one.
30 seconds to play. Inbound pass left side, Whitworth. To Reagan, left side of the lane. Triple teamed and fouled on a reach here. As soon as this first half ends, we will roll the extra theme for the NIT, and then we'll roll the intro theme for Oakville Lady Rocket basketball, because they've got that game coming up, the third place game at the Highland Tournament. It's 27 seconds to play in the first half of the 7th place game here at the NIT. And the Wesclin Warriors lead the Freeburg Midgets 23-17. At the free throw line for Freeburg, 6'6" senior John Reagan. First free throw is good. That's his first point of the ball game.
Got to be a real frustrating foul for Coach Brady to take on that one. The big boy wasn't even facing the basket, and they got to reach in and put him in the bonus to get 2 foul shots here at the end.
Reagan's second free throw is also good. Warriors 23, Midgets 19. 25 seconds left. And Tyler Kehrer in the front court as Wesclin goes to a spread offense. Bounce pass, Haas deflects it over to Adamson. He's going to drive the lane. Adjust in midair, hits a left-hand layup. Wesclin 23, Freeburg 21, 10 seconds left. Kehrer at the head of the key. Haas keeping an eye on him, 5 seconds. Kehrer goes on the right side, Pakosta. 3-point shot is good. Pakosta with his 3rd 3 of the first half. And at the end of the first half, our score is Wesclin 26 and Freeburg 21. C.J. Cruiser are going to cut you loose. Thanks a lot for helping out, and good luck with your sophomore Hornets the rest of the year.
Thank you, Brad.
At the half, the leading scorer for the Freeburg Ball Club is Bobby Haas. He is connected on 3 threes. He has 11 points. Meanwhile, the leading scorer for Wesclin is Kyle Pakosta with 9 points. Keith Kunz has chipped in with 7. So here in the 7th place game at the half, our score is Wesclin 26, Freeburg 21. I'll be checking in throughout the afternoon to let you know an update and a final on this game, and then also updates on our consolation championship game between Heron and Mascoutah. For C.J. Cruiser, for our engineer, Ben Rathert, from the Nashville Invitational Tournament, this is Brad Meyer.
The Nashville Invitational Tournament has been a special live presentation of V1047 Sports.
It's time for Oakville Lady Rocket basketball on V1047. Here's Gary Guest.
As Well, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Highland High School. We've got girls basketball action getting set to come your way here as we have the third place game, and it will feature the Oakville Lady Rockets against the Teutopolis Lady Shoes. It should be a good contest, and we're glad you tuned in. We're going to send it back for a couple commercials. We'll come right back to give you the starting lineups right after this. You're listening to Lady Rocket Basketball on V1047.
If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is a Kubota. That's because Kubota has the right tractor for every job, any time of the year, everywhere you work. Stop by Oakville Equipment Company and see Kubota's impressive lineup of compact and utility tractors, ranging from 10.5 to 98 PTO horsepower. They're versatile, easy to handle, and powered by a Kubota liquid-cooled diesel engine with a wide variety of implements and attachments. Call 243-6522. Your Kubota dealer is Oakville Equipment Company.
If you would like a true community bank that gives you prompt, friendly service and keeps your business confidential, look no further than the First National Bank of Oakville. We offer competitive rates with guaranteed returns, a variety of loan products, and an experienced staff that puts you first. This is Dennis Esker, president of the First National Bank of Oakville, and I guarantee you'll like banking with us. We're FDIC insured, and we wish luck to our local sports teams.
Good luck to the Oakville Rockets and Lady Rockets and all the ball teams in the area from Oakville Farmers Elevator. Your friends at Oakville Farmers Elevator invite you to stop by any of their facilities when you need expert service or advice. Oakville Farmers Elevator is your full-service elevator offering grain merchandising, chemicals, feed, custom application of fertilizer, plus lumber and building materials. Oakville Farmers Elevator with locations in Oakville, Addyville, and St. Libory.
Life expectancy keeps getting better. But don't forget, the longer we live, the more likely we'll need expensive long-term nursing home care. Expensive? Well, don't take my word for it. Ask a nursing home. Medicare and your regular health insurance won't cover much or any of it. Find out how you can protect your assets. Lois Obermeyer, your Bankers Life and Casualty Company agent in Oakville, is an expert. Call Lois at 243-5956. That's 243-5956.
Welcome back to Highland High School, and we are getting set for this third place game, as I mentioned, between Oakville and Teutopolis. And alongside for the broadcast, Mr. Dave Blumhorst. Dave, how you doing?
Very good, Gary.
Hey, I was going to ask you this question before we went on the air, and I forgot, so I'll have to ask you on the air. Did these two clubs play over at Salem?
Yes, they did. Oakville came out on top over at Salem. I don't have the score in front of me, but that was the one game Oakville did win over there.
Okay, I thought that was the case, but to be honest, I've seen so many games or broadcasted a number of them, and I can't remember all the scores and who came out on top. But so Oakville does own a victory over the Lady Shoes during the course of the year. I think Teutopolis is probably playing better right now than they were earlier, and I think Oakville is as well. But the injury bug has jumped up and bit the Lady Rocket.
Yes, Jill Wolf came up with a contusion, they call it, on her. I believe it was on her knee. She's going to miss today's game. And also, we have a home game Monday against Breeze Central. She's going to miss that game. She goes back to the doctor on Monday to find out if she's going to, when she can come back to action, I suppose.
Yeah, we know all too well about injuries and how they can affect teams and individual players, and we're hoping the best for Jill is she was having a fine sophomore year as the starting center for the Lady Rockets, and hopefully it's nothing more than a bruise on the inside of her knee, is what I was told, and I guess they'll check that out on Monday and make sure that there is nothing more serious than that. And if that's all it is, why we expect her back in the not-too-distant future. Is the season's starting to wind down, Dave. It just kind of didn't seem very long ago we started, and these two clubs, or all the clubs, are getting set for the postseason run.
It's not too far away, is it?
The pairings came out for the regionals. If we have any time during the broadcast today, we will maybe pass a few of those along, but the assignments have all been given out as for the sectionals and the subsectionals, and it's kind of interesting as to how some of these pairings have all come out. Oakville goes through goes northeast, I guess, goes through the Edwardsville sectional, or super sectional rather, and the National Hornets, they will go south, and they will play through the McLeansboro super sectional. So, but that's all down the road. These clubs aren't really thinking about that today. What they want to do is pick up another victory here at Highland, and if Oakville can do so, they will take home the third-place crown here, and there would be a very good tournament for the Lady Rockets if they can pick up this hardware. Let's look at the starting lineup. First for the Teutopolis Lady Shoes. They come in with a record of 17 wins and 8 losses. First, they will start at the one guard spot. Nicole Kimmy, she is a junior. As I might have mentioned the other day when Nashville played Teutopolis, T-Town, the only club that doesn't list their height here in the program, but Nicole Kimmy is one of the guards, and she is a junior. At the other guard is Josie Esker. She is a senior. At the third guard spot is Ariel Hockey, and she is just a freshman, along with fellow freshman starting center Katrina Swingler, and a junior is Gina Rundy, and she will be at the other forward spot. So they start 2 freshmen and 2 juniors and a senior, and another freshman will be one of the first players to come in, Leah Thompson. So a very young Teutopolis ball club under the helm of Dennis Kester, and his clubs always play very well, and this year's team no exception. So they are looking for third place, and they'll take on the Oakville Lady Rockets, and their lineup looks like this.
The Kathy Lana coach of Lady Rockets will start at one guard, a 5'6" senior 5'6" senior Caitlin Lake. At the other guard will be a 5'9" junior Janelle Kuhn. At the forward spot is a 5'10" senior Erin Albers, and a 6' senior Bethany Barnpool. Making her first start of the year in the lineup, replacing Jill Wolf, will be a 6' freshman Kelly Albers.
Oakville's record is 12 and 11 coming into this game here today. They lost by 2, a very tough game the other night, Dave, in the semifinals to Benton. Oakville was ahead late in the game yet, and a couple of turnovers, I guess, kind of hurt the cause.
Fought their way back. They trailed at the half. I think it was 9 points, 7 or 9 points. Had a good third quarter, and late in the game, I guess, or midway through the fourth quarter, or start of the fourth quarter, actually had a 1-point lead, and had the chance to tie the game with about 30 seconds left, and a turnover led to a
Benton layup, and that was Schultz girl hit a layup.
Made it a 4-point game, and then Caitlin Lake came down and hit a jumper with about 5 seconds left, but we couldn't steal the pass or even get a foul as the clock ran out, and Oakville lost by 2. Oakville got to this point by beating Mount Carmel the first game and Breeze Central the second game before losing to the Benton Rangerettes, the number 2 ranked team in the tournament coming into play.
And T-Town is here as they got a couple of victories early in the tournament. If I can get my program opened up to the right page here, we'll tell you as Teutopolis was a winner over Wesclin in the first game, 46-34, and then they beat Carlisle 38-28 before losing to Nashville in the semifinals. So the opening tip is up. Teutopolis controls it. They have the basketball first here in this third-place contest. Out at the top of the key with it is Kimmy. She goes to Hockey on right wing. Oakville in a 2-3 zone defense, Dave, as a shot put up along the baseline by Thompson was blocked. And Dennis Kester did it to us again, Dave. He said the same thing the other night. He was going to start Rundy and number 50, the junior, but instead Leah Thompson, the freshman, starts, and it's Thompson drawing the personal foul on Kelly Albers, and Thompson's going to get a couple of free throws. So when I went and asked Kester the other day for his starters, he marked Rundy down as one of them, and then Thompson started, and Dave Blumars went and asked him today, and he said the same thing, and he did the same thing. Thompson starts instead of Rundy.
He's consistent anyway.
Yeah, and Thompson makes both free throws, so it's 2-0 to Teutopolis. Oakville with their first offensive possession tries to pass it down low to Barnpole. The ball poked out of bounds by Esker. Teutopolis is a very disciplined ball club. They are very good on defense. They don't usually come out above the three-point line very far. They will try to maintain the defense. There's a three-pointer up by Janelle Kuhn is good, and Oakville on top 3-2. Janelle had a good offensive night in the semifinal game.
It's important for Janelle to get off to a good start. The one game it took her to the fourth quarter to get into the scoring column.
She's got a 3. Oakville's got a 1-point lead, and Esker gives T-Town a 1-point lead as she pulls up and jumps it down from just under the free throw stripe. So it's 4-3 T-Town Minute 10 gone in the basketball game as Lake drives to the baseline. Pull-up 12-footer is off the mark. Rebound, battle for, and goes out of bounds. Last touched by Kelly Albert. So it will be Topless basketball. 6:43 left in quarter one. This is the third-place game here at Highland. Lots of more basketball coming your way today on V1047. We will have the title game here between Nashville and Benton, in addition to covering the consolation title game as best we can from the NIT. We'll have the tape delay contest between Oakville and Benton from the Benton tournament, the boys tournament, and then we'll have basketball tonight from the NIT as well as covering Oakville and Carlisle. So lots of basketball yet to come today on V1047. A shot on the other end was up and in by T-Town, and they push their lead out 6-3. Dave, who got that bucket?
Katrina Swingler with the bucket.
Oakville has the ball back. They work it on left wing to Caitlin Lake. The ball was batted out of her hands by Hockey and went out of bounds. Oakville maintains possession. 2 minutes gone in the basketball game. 6-3. Lady Shoes. Lake handles the ball on the left-handed dribble. Goes down to Barnpole baseline. Double team there. Needs help. Gets it back out to Lake. Around the arc it goes to Albers in the corner. Kuhn open for another three. She hits it again. We're tied at 6. A pair of trays from Janelle Kuhn. And with a 6-6 ball game as T-Town comes back against the Oakville zone defense. Dave, I know Coach Lanner was happy with her man-to-man defense as of late, but she's opening up the contest today in the zone.
I don't know if that's got as much to do with the fact that Kelly Albert is in the ball game possibly, or what her thinking was there.
Esker with the basket here gives T-Town back the lead at 8-6. Both teams playing zone as Oakville works it inside to Kelly Albers, back out to Aaron. Aaron Albers around the arc to Kuhn. This time she's covered up. She'll put up a long three. It's too short. Rebound battle for. Barnpole comes down with it, and she was going to be called for traveling. Barnpole got the rebound, tried to get it up in a crowd, and instead was called for the turnover. So it will belong to Topless. 5:01 left in quarter one. Lady Shoes have the basketball and a 2-point lead. Hockey, just a freshman. She'll bring it up for T-Town. She's a very talented guard for Dennis Kester. Whether T-Town will make it to state or win state this year, I have no idea. They're a very good team, but can you imagine what they're going to be in a couple of years? They're starting 3 freshmen now, along with a junior, and they have the junior and a sophomore, the first 2 off the bench. So they are very young and very good. As another basket up and in from T-Town. Dave now is talking again and didn't pay attention.
Zwingler once again, the freshman.
10-6 T-Town. As Oakville has it back. Lake on the right wing, out to Barnpole. Takes the basketball above the 3-point arc. Kuhn driving to the hoop. Shot up, won't go, but she drew a foul. And 2 free throws coming the way of Janelle Kuhn. As it's going to be Thompson picking up the first foul. Her first foul, rather, and second team foul against T-Town. Oh, first team foul against Totopolis. So Janelle Kuhn, who has all 6 of the Lady Rocket points, misses on the first free throw attempt. A little short, gets the front iron rolled off the side. One more toss for Janelle. Free throw up and no good, and rebound controlled by Esker for Totopolis. Halfway through the first quarter, it's 10-6. Lady Shoes. They get it out on the left wing to Esker. Around the arc, it goes to Wentz. Wentz is going to put up a 3. No good. Rebound controlled by Janelle Kuhn. On the run, Oakville. Kuhn's going to drive it to the free throw stripe. Stop and pop. It's off the mark. Esker boards for Totopolis. She'll hand it off to Hockey, and the freshman point guard calls out the play. Goes left side, Esker. Esker puts the ball on the floor. Out to Wentz, right wing. Esker all the way down in the corner to Hockey. Spin move on the baseline, and she's called for traveling. Hockey turns it over, and Oakville gets it back, trailing by 4. Aaron Albers to trigger the inbound play, as now we see Totopolis with some full court pressure. We've seen them do this throughout the tournament. They didn't do it a lot the other night in the semifinal game until the 4th quarter. They did come up with some full court pressure, but Today we see it in quarter one here as they try to create a turnover. Oakville breaks it relatively easily. And Kuhn handles the basketball at the point. Gives it to the free throw line to Barnpole. Out on right wing, it goes to Aaron Albers. Looking inside for Sister Kelly. Covered up there by Esther. Around the arc it goes to Kuhn. Deep in the left corner. Back to Caitlin Lake. Back to Kuhn. Inside Barnpole, the ball kicked away. I guess it was a hand that got on it. The ball flew up in the air. I thought somebody got a foot on it, but no call. So it as a turnover as the ball came down in the hands of one of the Lady Shoes. With the basketball, Esker on left wing. Cross court to Twent. In the corner to Hockey. Got a wide open three. Won't shoot it. They go back across to Esker on left wing. Ball poked away from her and goes out near midcourt where she tracks it down. Janelle Kuhn comes out for some defensive pressure. They hand it off to Hockey. Out to Went. Went kicks it out on left wing to Esker. Drives to the baseline. Pull up 12-footer is short. Rebound tipped around. Janelle Kuhn comes down with it. An active first quarter for Janelle Kuhn. She's got several boards in addition to having Oakville 6 points. She handles it right now at the point, looking down low for Barnpole. They lob it down inside for Bethany. Shot up, won't go, but she's fouled. And I think it's going to go on Swingler. Katrina Swingler picks up her first foul, second team foul against T-Town. And Dave, I don't know if you saw the Nashville game the other night, but Katrina Swingler, the only girl that really ended up in any foul trouble, she fouled out with about 4 minutes to go in the game. And at one point in time, in the fourth quarter there, T-Town had been whistled for 7 personals in the game, and Swingler had 5 of them. So the aggressive player.
Very good-looking player for a freshman, though.
Very talented. Both her and Thompson play the inside very well, and they're both, I'm guessing they're 5'10" or 5'11", maybe. They don't have their sizes listed, but they're stand about the same as Barnpole. Barnpole, by the way, made both of those free throws and pulled Oakville within 2. It's 10-8 with 1:45 left in quarter one. Went has it out on left wing for T-Town. Around the arc, it goes to Hockey. Hockey penetrates to the free throw stripe, tries to pass it down low. Barnpole batted in the air, but Went picks it up. And the Lady Shoes maintain possession. A minute and a half left in quarter one. Third place contest here at Highland. The winner looking to pick up their 3rd victory of the tournament. They get it down low to Thompson. Shot up, won't go. And a foul on the rebound. Thompson had a wide open layup. Couldn't get it to drop, and I think she picks up the personal on the rebound.
Nice looking bounce pass in the paint there to Thompson. She just didn't get it to go down.
It is the second foul of the ball game on Thompson, the other post player for Teutopolis, and so that might be a big foul as the game goes along. Oakville has it back, coming up on a minute 10 left. They trail by 2, looking for a chance to tie or maybe take the lead on this trip. Caitlin Lake handles the basketball out top. Hands it off to Kuhn. Over to Aaron Albert. She's got a 3. It's too strong. Rebound control by Esther for Teutopolis. She'll hand it off to Hockey, and as we go underneath a minute left in quarter one, Hockey crosses the timeline and sets up the Teutopolis offense. Out of the point, Esker with it. Left wing to Went. Back to Esker around the arc to Hockey. Basically, it's a 3-guard offense that T-Town runs with Thompson and Swingler running the post positions, and a turnover. It's Esker's pass intended for Hockey. Was too strong, sailed over her head and out of bounds.
I was about to say both teams really doing a pretty good job of being patient in their offense and not having many turnovers, just 2 of them for each team.
It's Oakville basketball, half a minute left in the first quarter, and Oakville would like to tie or even take the lead before quarter one comes to an end. Down to 20 seconds left. Oakville throwing it around against the Teutopolis defense. Into the free throw stripe to Barnpole. Barnpole puts the ball on the floor, stops and tries to pass it down low to Kelly Albers, but before she can get the pass off, she was fouled. And I think it's going to go on Tony Went. Her first, team's 4th, and Oakville to inbound underneath their own bucket. 11.4 seconds left in the first quarter. Kuhn inbounds in the corner to Barnpole. Takes out to Erin Albers. She'll put up the 3 ball. It's good! Oakville takes the lead 11-10. As we're down to 3 seconds, Went to the half-court stripe. Going to launch it from there. It's just off the mark. And we have played 1 quarter here in this third-place game with the Oakville Lady Rockets 11 and Teutopolis Lady Shoes 10. You're listening to Lady Rocket Basketball on V1047.
Spring Valley Golf Club in Oakville will make your corporate or charity event more enjoyable, more profitable, and worry-free. Their tournament package includes 18 holes of golf with cart and absolutely delicious dinner with smoked pork chop, grilled chicken breast, and other choices, plus hole contest markers, tournament scoring, announcing, and other benefits on request. Call 243-6610. That's 243-6610. The most affordable upscale golf course in the area is Spring Valley Golf Course, exit 41 off I-64 in Oakville.
Talk about rocket boosters. The folks at Old Exchange National Bank of Oakville are big rocket and lady rocket boosters, and they want to wish the best of luck to local ball teams. If your finances need a boost, come to Old Exchange National Bank. Their friendly, courteous staff offers a full range of banking services, so go see the rocket boosters at Old Exchange National Bank of Oakville, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Dave Bloomberg's quarter one is over, and the Oakville Lady Rockets never had a two-pointer in quarter one.
Rather unusual. They were 3 out of 5 beyond the arc, 0 for 2 from two-point range. Janelle Kuhn with 6 points, Erin Albers 3, Bethany Barnpole 2.
Barnpole got hers from the free throw stripe, and it's 11-10 Oakville, and they have the basketball to open up quarter number 2. They lob down low for Kelly Albers, all alone, missed the shot. Rebound, Tony went in the corner. Kelly wishes he had that one back because pretty good look at the basket there from short range. Hockey around the arc to Esther. She'll pull it up from 18. No good. Rebound controlled by Barnpole. She's got a one-on-one break against Hockey. All the way down. Shot up. No good. Rebound controlled by Swingler for Topless. Hockey there defending as Bethany came in from the right side, and she would much rather have come in from the left side with her being the southpaw shooter that she is. Esther has it on the left wing, double team, needs to get rid of the basketball. Does so finally to Wendt, dribbling out between the circles now. Oakville has been in a 2-3 zone defense throughout the first half here as we've played a minute of the second quarter. And Wendt's going to put up a three. It's off the mark. Rebound, Erin Albers. She'll get it out to Janelle Kuhn, and Lady Rockets wanting to run a little bit. Kuhn pulls up, gets it off to Erin. Erin hits a big three at the end of the first quarter. Barnpole free throw line jumper is good. The lead is 3 for Oakville with the first field goal of the game for Bethany Barnpole. Hockey will handle the basketball for the Lady Shoes. Goes on right wing to Wendt. Couple of dribbles, then back to Hockey on right wing. Looking inside for Swingler. She's got it. Swingler's going to jump it up from about 12. No good. Battles for her own rebound. Shot up the second time. Goes down, and I think they're going to call a foul on one of the Lady Rockets. It's going to go on Erin Albers. Her and Kelly were both there. Erin picks up the personal, and Swingler with a chance for a three-point play. And she could tie the game if she can make the free throw. It's 13-12 as the freshman steps to the stripe. Shot up and no good. Rebound, Bethany Barnpole. It's still an Oakville lead at 13-12. 2 minutes gone in quarter 2. Left wing with it is Lake inside Barnpole. Back out to Lake. Lake to Kuhn. Top of the key goes to Erin Albers. Three-pointer on the way. Too strong. Rebound went for the Lady Shoes of Topless. Hockey, couple of dribbles, then goes left wing to Esther. Down low to Thompson, back out to Hockey. Hockey penetrates, gets down low to Thompson. Shot up off the glass is good. And Leah Thompson with the bucket gives T-Town the lead back at 14-13. We kind of expected a tight ball game, and we've had it thus far. As a shot by Barnpole is no good, and a foul on the rebound. I think it might go against Bethany. It is Bethany's first foul, and it's going to cause Coach Leonard to ask for a timeout. We'll take one, too. You're listening to Lady Rocket Basketball on V1047.
You're invited to John Deere Days at Riechman Brothers Equipment. Stop in and take a look at the latest in agricultural equipment and technology. Get to know our friendly parts and service staff, or just chat with your neighbors. They'll all be there. That's John Deere Days, Monday, January 26th at 7:30 p.m. at Riechman's location in Breeze, and Wednesday, January 28th at 7:30 p.m. in Oakville. And save 10% off all John Deere cash parts and oil through January 31st at Riechman Brothers Equipment.
Welcome back to Highland. We want to remind you that you're listening to this action on WNSV Nashville, V1047. Oakville and T-Town in third place ball game, and 14-13, Dave. Nothing we haven't expected thus far in the game.
Tight game the whole way through for the most part. Janelle Kuhn leading the way for the Lady Rockets with 6. Katrina Swingler for the Lady Shoes also with 6 points.
14-13 as we come out of the timeout, and we see Amy Albers on the court for the first time for Oakville. She'll replace sister Kelly Albers, and so we have Amy and Aaron Albers both in the lineup now. As T-Town swings it around the defense, the ball knocked loose by Janelle Kuhn, but goes to Swingler, down low to Thompson, shot up and in. Tough break for Oakville. Kuhn had the ball knocked loose, and the defenders got out of position as they went for the basketball. Swingler picked it up, dished it down low to her freshman teammate, and Thompson got it in the hole. And a foul whistled on Oakville's offensive end as the pass intended for Amy Albers was knocked over the end line, but so was Amy Albers because she got run over by Esker. So Josie Esker picks up the personal, the 5th team foul against Totopolis, and stepping on the sideline as she got the pass was Aaron Albers, and she was bumped by Swingler, but no call that time, and so it's a turnover against Oakville.
Could have just about been a foul. It was the same type of play as what just happened, really.
The only thing, Aaron forgot to fall down. Amy fell down and drew the personal. Aaron tried to stand up and instead stepped on the end line. So shot put up by Esker is no good. Kuhn got the block on it, and she comes down with the basketball. 16-13 to Topolis. In the paint with it, Aaron Albers. Short 10-footer is up and in. Albers got 5, and Oakville back within 1. 4:15 left in the first half. Hockey up to the timeline and tries to pass it on the wing. The ball kicked out of bounds by Bethany Barnpool. And here comes the Totopolis sharpshooter, if I call her that, Sarah Taylor. She played about a minute and a half of the Nashville semifinal game the other day and buried 3 three-pointers. She was 3 out of 4 from the behind the arc. So Oakville would do well to keep a hand in her face. She's not a very tall player, but she's a good shooter, as indicated by the one game we saw her. Topless basketball, they swing it around out top of key to Hockey. She'll put up the 3. It's off the mark. Rebound, Caitlin Lake. Oakville with a chance to take the lead back. Up ahead, pass to Aaron Albers. Around the arc it goes to Kuhn. Down to Amy Albers on right block. Down low, Barnpool in the paint. Oh, low layup good. 17-16 Oakville.
Good high-low pass from Aaron Albers down to Bethany down low for the easy bucket.
Oakville has led by as many as 3 at 13-10. T-Town led by as many as 4 at 10-6, and Esker with a shot in the paint won't go, and it's Aaron Albers with the rebound. She had to battle several Lady Shoes for that carom, but she did come up with it, and Oakville has it back looking to improve on their 1-point lead, but they can't do it because they turn it over. A pass from Barnpool intended for Aaron Albers, cutting to the basket a little wide and sails out of bounds. And it's going to be Esker leading the top of this lineup, and coming back in is Thompson.
Well, you made mention about Taylor. Let's hope that Coach Langer has heard your scouting report.
Yeah. Well, she looked the part of a shooter the other night, I'll say that. As Topless works it around to get some pressure from Oakville, driving down low as Wentz, kicks it in the paint to Swingler, puts the ball on the floor, and pulls up for the sharp jumper in the paint. It's good, and Swingler gives her club back the lead at 18-17.
Swingler, the leading scorer in the ball game with 8 points.
And a turnover as Bethany Barnpool got her feet tangled up with Tony Wentz. Barnpool hit the deck, and traveling violation called against the Lady Rockets. And just that quick, Thompson back out of the Totopolis lineup and Esker back in. So whatever Coach Kester wanted to tell Josie Esker didn't take long as they get it out to Taylor on the left wing. She's quickly covered up by Barnpool. Goes down to Hockey along the baseline to Esker. Pull-up 8-footer is no good. Rebound, Amy Albers, double team, but she gets it out of there to Caitlin Lake. Lake will bring it down the court. Stop and kick it across to Kuhn. Kuhn from the free throw line. Jumps it up, rattles out. Rebound. Kuhn got it back. Up and no good. Rebound, Hockey for Totopolis.
foul is going to go on number 35, Bethany Barnpool. That's Bethany's second foul.
I think I swallowed my cough drop there for a second, Dave. Way to jump in and save me, as there was a foul on the rebound, and it's going to go on Barnpool, her second, team fourth, and Teutopolis has the ball back. 2 minutes left in quarter two. Hockey goes left wing to Taylor, quickly covered up by Barnpool. I think Oakville does know that she's a shooter. Around the arc, it goes to Hockey deep in the right corner, out to Wendt at the point. Free throw stripe, Swingler, turnaround, 10-footer, no good. Back down to Hockey. She'll jump it up. It's good. Aerial Hockey pushes the Teutopolis lead out to 3 at 20-17. Oakville with the basketball. We're under a minute and a half left in quarter two. Swinging it around the zone defense provided by Teutopolis. Both clubs very good on the defensive ends in this basketball game thus far. Caitlin Lake to the free throw stripe to Erin Albers. In the corner goes to Amy Albers. She'll put up the three, and they're going to say before she got it up, she was traveling with the basketball. So turnover, and Kelly Albers returns to the Oakville lineup, and she'll replace Amy. So Oakville now with their starting five back out there. Starting five minus Jill Wolf. If you missed the first part of the game, we mentioned that Jill injured her knee a little bit here the other night in the semifinal contest, and going to miss a game or two as the ball's picked off by Kuhn. She's got a one-on-one breakaway. Down low to Lake, shot up, and in, nice play. Janelle Kuhn with a pass off the dribble. Got it over to Lake, and Lake put it in from the right side with the left hand. And Oakville back within one. It's 20-19. We're down to 35 seconds left in the first half. Out on the arc, it goes to Hockey. Hockey dribbles into the paint and stops. Shot up, won't go. Rebound, Barnpool. And with 25 seconds left, Barnpool will give it off to Lake, and we go down in the corner to Erin Albers, out to Kuhn. We're down to 15 seconds left. Kuhn put the ball on the hip. Oklahoma wants the last shot, and they would like to have the lead. It worked at the end of quarter one. Let's see if they can do it again. Free throw stripe, Barnpool, 7 seconds left. In the corner, Amy Albers around the arc to Lake, drives in, and she is fouled. Caitlin Lake draws the personal on Esker, and I think Lake's going to get a couple of free throws with 2.8 seconds left in the first half. So Caitlin Lake, the senior point guard for the Lady Rockets, will have two throws. Chance to tie and maybe take the lead, and there's the knot at 20 as Lake makes the first one. One more toss for Caitlin. It was the second foul of the ball game on Esker, and Lake's second free throw won't go. Rebound, Swingler gets it out to Esker. Esker's shot is no good at the end of quarter number two. We have played a half. It's Oakville 20, Teutopolis 20. Let's take a break. You're listening to Lady Rocket Basketball on V1047.
It's nice to fuel with Mother Nature. Your home is sitting on a source of free energy that can provide heating and cooling comfort for your family. A GeoComfort geothermal system simply moves free energy to or from your home to provide exceptional comfort and energy savings while operating safely, quietly, and reliably for many years. All at a cost that's provided by nature. For a free estimate, call your local GeoComfort dealer, Wiki Sales and Service in Oakville, 243-5333, in Breeze, 526-2302.
Attention! A vehicle disposal sale is being held at Wholesale Auto and Truck Sales in Nashville. Now through Monday, January 26th. U.S. Auto Wholesale of America will assist in immediate disposal of 225 vehicles, which has been acquired at incredible savings from points throughout the country and now must be eliminated immediately. You pay just $69 down and $69 per month on every new and used vehicle on the lot. First come, first served. Now through Monday at Wholesale Auto and Truck Sales in Nashville with approved credit for the first 3 months. $69 plus title and fees. Additional down payment may be required for credit approval. See dealer for details.
Welcome back to Highland High School. It's halftime, and in this third-place game, it's Oakville 20 and Teutopolis 20. Dave, we want to send it back to the NIT here shortly, but tell us who had the points from the first half.
For the Lady Rockets, Bethany Barnpool and Janelle Kuhn, both with 6 points. Erin Albers with 5 points. Caitlin Lake with 3 points. For the Lady Shoes, they've been led in scoring by Katrina Swingler. She leads all scorers with 8 points. Leah Thompson with 6. Josie Esker with 4, and Ariel Hockey with 2 points.
Very good first half, and we expect the same in the second half, and we'll be back to tell you more about it on the second half. But while we're letting these two teams get a little breather and get a drink of water here at halftime, we're going to send it back to the NIT and see what's going on there. So, Brad Meyer, it's all yours.
Thank you, Gary Guest. Welcome back to the Assembly Hall in Nashville. This is the 7th place game of the NIT, and the Wesclin Warriors playing the Freeburg Midgets. Wesclin leads Freeburg by a score of 43-38 with 2 minutes remaining in the ball game. C.J. Cruiser, Nashville High School sophomore coach, is alongside, and C.J., it's been a nip-and-tuck battle throughout the contest. Neither team really able to pull away from the other, have they?
No, and the action in the second quarter sped up a little bit, and in the third and fourth quarter here, it's slowed down a little bit. Possessions mean a little bit more here late in the game.
So we will keep it here for the end of this ball game before sending it back to Highland for the second half of the third-place game between the Oakville Lady Rockets and Teutopolis. Our officials here are Kit Schubert, Dave Redeker, and John Salee. Inbounding for Wesclin from the left wing will be Keith Kunz. Wesclin in the white uniforms moving right to left. Freeburg in blue moving left to right. Inbound pass goes to Kehrer, high on the right side. To Shomaker at the head of the key. High on the left side to Kunz. Wesclin has a 5-point lead in the ball, so they spread out the offense against the man-to-man. David Meyer, top of the key to Shomaker. Gives on the right side to Kyle Pakosta, who dribbles on the right wing. Back on the right side to Brent Shomaker. Dribbles to the right side of the lane, fell down, but dished it off to David Meyer. And running at him and fouling him is Haas. And I think Freeburg coach Norm Tenyus asked Haas to go ahead and foul him right away and send Wesclin to the line. Tough situation with 1:38 remaining in the ball game. Do you just keep playing good defense, hope for the steal, or go ahead and send him to the line?
Well, it's still only a 2-possession game, so you still want to play solid defense for a while. Maybe you can get a steal, or maybe they will go ahead and fire one up. But if you start fouling now, then you might get it down to where you're down 3-4 possessions, and it's too late.
At the free throw line is David Meyer. This is a 1-and-1. Meyer's free throw is no good. Rebound taken down by Freeburg. Glenn Whitworth with it. Jump pass into front court left side to Haas. Top of the key to Reagan. 43-38. Wesclin leads Freeburg. Minute and a half to play. Linker at the point. To Adamson. Going to drive the lane and throws up corner to Haas. Top of the key, Linker. Right side, Michael Adamson. Bounce pass intercepted. Coming up with it is Shomaker. Up ahead to Kehrer. Minute 15 left in the game. To Kunz. It's a 2-on-2. Kunz jump shot left side. Missed it. Got his own rebound. And then kicks it out to Kehrer on the right side. Up top to Pakosta, and he is fouled by Dane Linker. A minute 6 remaining in the contest, and Wesclin leading Freeburg 43-38.
Freeburg just had two guys on different pages down there, and they were trying to throw it in the post, and Reagan knew that he didn't have anything, so he was going to wait for the ball to get swung the other side, so he started working position for the other side, and he threw it away.
Pakosta's free throw is thrown away, an air ball, and the ball goes back over to Freeburg. They trail by 5 with 66 seconds left. Haas inbounds to Dane Linker. Linker walking it up court. Now he hustles a little bit. Throws left side to Haas. Haas started by Meyer to Whitworth. He's got a wide open three-point shot, and he missed it. Rebound, Wesclin. Kehrer got it, and he's immediately fouled by Reagan. Reagan kind of wrapped him around from behind and lifted both palms high in the air as if to try to back off. It was too late by then.
Oh, yeah. You can tell that neither team really wants to win this game here at the end. Wesclin's keeping Freeburg in the game, giving them chances. They haven't been able to knock down free throws, and Freeburg hasn't been able to convert on the other end.
2 free throws coming up for Tyler Kehrer, a 6'1 sophomore. The lefty, first free throw is good. That makes it Wesclin 44, Freeburg 38. One more free throw coming up for Kehrer, and he cares deeply. Both went in. 45-38 Wesclin. Adamson up court to the head of the key. Left side Linker. Drives left side of the lane. Stops. Lean in shot. Didn't get it. Tapped up and in by Reagan, and he is fouled on the play. Wesclin's Brent Brady says, oh my gosh, we gave him a basket, maybe a free throw, and we stopped the clock.
Yeah, that's a killer. Didn't check your man, and then he gets in there, and then they get the foul as well.
So with 44.7 seconds remaining, it's Wesclin 45 and Freeburg 40. Timeout on the court. We will take a break also. This is the NIT on V1047.
Attention! A vehicle disposal sale is being held at Hosauer Auto and Truck Sales in Nashville. Now through Monday, January 26th. U.S. Auto Wholesale of America will assist in immediate disposal of 225 vehicles, which has been acquired at incredible savings from points throughout the country and now must be eliminated immediately. You pay just $69 down and $69 per month on every new and used vehicle on the lot. First come, first served. Now through Monday at Hosauer Auto and Truck Sales in Nashville with approved credit for the first 3 months. $69 plus title and fees. Additional down payment may be required for credit approval. See dealer for details.
Brad Meyer and C.J. Cruiser at the Assembly Hall in Nashville, the 7th place game. Right after this game is the Consolation Championship. It will be the Heron Tigers, who have a record of 7-12, taking on the Mascoutah Indians. They have a record of 10-7 on the season. We'll be sending it back to the Highland Tournament very shortly after this ball game is over, and then going back over to the NIT, coming back over here and bringing you some of that Heron-Mascoutah game as we do our best to kind of keep you up to date on what's happening. If that isn't enough, well, we've got the Oakville Rockets taking on the Benton Rangers at the Benton Tournament. That game started at 12:30. That will be heard on tape delay between 3:30 and 4 o'clock. At the line for Freeburg will be number 52, John Reagan. He's a 6'6" senior. Heck of a high jumper. He did, what, 6'11" last year, something like that at one point?
He can jump, and he likes to block shots and uses that jumping ability.
Missed the free throw. Haas the rebound. Ball stripped away by Kehrer. And Kehrer apparently stepped on the end line. So Freeburg's not out of it.
Haas had the ball there and was wide open underneath the basket and didn't realize anyone was guarding him and started dribbling back out.
As opposed to just shooting a layup.
As opposed to getting 2 points.
45-40. Wesclin leads Freeburg. 40.8 seconds left. Freeburg's Glenn Whitworth will inbound from the right baseline to Reagan on the right wing. Up top, Adamson, and he is bumped as he's dribbling down the lane. So Freeburg with another free throw shooting opportunity. Going to the line will be 5'11" freshman Michael Adamson. Substituted the scorers table for Freeburg. The 6'3" freshman Andrew Modrell. He will take on Glenn Whitworth. If you ever go into professional broadcasting, C.J., don't eat a Subway macadamia nut cookie right before you go on the air. Makes it tough to talk. First free throw up and in by Michael Adamson. I highly recommend Subway macadamia nut cookies at any other time. It's just when you're on the air, it's not a good idea. I ate 2 of them in like 30 seconds. Second free throw, Adamson hit them both. It's Wesclin 45, Freeburg 42. Wesclin inbounds, ball knocked away, ball loose in the lane, and finally a Wesclin player gets it. Shoemaker has it. He gives it to Pakosta. Got to be near a 10 count. Finally a foul in backcourt on Freeburg.
It's hard to tell if possession changed hands down there, so I don't know if the count stopped or not down there.
I don't know whether a Freeburg player really had it long enough to really say that would have changed things. At any rate, Wesclin is at the charity stripe. 30 seconds to play in the first half.
And they had the jump ball possession, so if they could just crowd that.
Pakosta, 1-and-1, misses, or 2 rather, misses the first free throw. Modrell out, Whitworth in. Offense for defense in the Freeburg lineup. One more free throw for 5'9" senior Kyle Pakosta, who drained 3 3-pointers in the first half. Second free throw is no good. Rebound. 2 Freeburg players collide. Ball pops loose, and Kunz grabs it. He throws it to Shoemaker, and he is fouled with 25.6 seconds remaining. Oh, what a golden opportunity for the Midgets.
It's amazing how the game has not necessarily evolved, but changed over the years. Pakosta's made 5 threes in the game and is 0 for his last 3 from the foul line. So it's kind of evolved how things have changed a little bit.
Shoemaker's first free throw is no good. Wesclin 45, Freeburg 42, 25.6 seconds to play in the ball game. Shoemaker, a 6'1" sophomore, makes this one. 46-42 Warriors. Inbound pass to Freeburg's Michael Adamson. Adamson drives left side of the lane, jump pass to Linker at the point. 20 seconds left. Picks up his dribble. Hands off to Whitworth. From the left elbow extended. 16-footer swish. Nothing but net. 13.7 seconds left in the game, and we will take a break. It's Wesclin 46, Freeburg 44. This is the NIT on V104.7.
Your New Year's resolution was to quit smoking, yet there you are still smoking. Why? Nicotine is addictive. Trust me, I know. You need help to stop. Go to the Nashville Pharmacy and Gift Shop. Ask for Nicoderm CQ. It's the 3-step system that works. Bottom line, ask for the details on Nicoderm CQ. If your resolution this year was to save money on the holidays next year, Nashville Pharmacy and Gift Shop can help you there too. All Christmas items 50% off. Come in now and stock up. Nashville Pharmacy and Gift Shop, Route 127 South.
Welcome back to the Assembly Hall in Nashville. 13.7 seconds remaining in the ball game. It's Wesclin 46 and Freeburg 44. As Whitworth hit a tough shot there, C.J. Cruiser, kind of a turnarounder from the left elbow extended.
It looks really familiar. He did that against us a ton the other night.
And it always seems like whoever you're scouting, whenever you actually get to play them, they always play a little better, it seems like. Shoots a little better, or rebounds it a little better. Sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
Not. Wesclin will be inbounding, length of the court to go. Brent Shomaker will be the trigger man. The 6'6" Reagan right in front of it. Inbound pass goes to Kehrer. Kehrer tries to get it to Kunz. Ball knocked loose. We've got a jump ball. And the arrow goes to Freeburg. So the Freeburg Midgets down by only 2 get the ball back with 10.7 seconds remaining. Boy, Wesclin just has not been able to seal the deal, have they?
That was that jump ball they could have gotten a couple possessions ago, and now they got it this time.
Another timeout on the court. We'll take 1, 2. This is the NIT on V1047.
The most important part of any financial plan is its flexibility. That's why AgriPride FS offers FS AgriFinance. It's a convenient, flexible way to secure financing for your operation. It's managed by people who know farming. Their financial specialists will tailor a plan to meet your specific production and marketing needs. See AgriPride FS.
10.7 seconds left in the ball game. Freeburg trailing by 2, inbounding. Whitworth will fire from the left corner, and the shot is good. We are tied at 46. Inbound pass to Shoemaker of Wesclin. 5 seconds left. Wesclin will take a timeout. They have been tied 46-46 with 4.8 seconds remaining. Time for a break. This is the NIT on V1047.
At Aveston Countryside Manor, it's the little things that make the difference. Dining rooms are just like home with china and linen. The highly skilled staff is always ready to assist you. The licensed therapy department treats your comfort as their highest priority. Aveston Countryside Manor is family-owned and operated. Call 228-7615. When there is a need, they're here for you or your family member. Stop by and compare for yourself. Aveston Countryside Manor, continuing a life of quality.
4.8 seconds remaining in the ball game. Freeburg has tied Wesclin 46-46. Wesclin with the length of the court to go. Well, Coach Cruiser, when your sophomores have a situation like this, what are you looking to do here? Just get it to your best ball handler and tell him to cut loose?
Well, you got 5 seconds, so you have plenty of time to get all the way down to the floor. And it's a tie ball game, so you know all you need is a 2-point basket. So you just get it to your best ball handler, have him drive, and if he needs to, he'll kick it out to somebody.
Meyer will be inbounding, 3/4 length of the court to go. He's going to throw it down court, and it's batted away to a Freeburg player. Josh Brown has it. Brown's going to throw up a 3 from the left side. No good. And we are going to overtime. At the end of regulation, the score is Wesclin 46 and Freeburg 46. Now, here's what we're going to do on V1047. I'm going to send things over to the Highland Tournament, and during the first break in the action at the Highland Tournament, then we'll come back here to the NIT and see what is happening in overtime. It's Wesclin 46, Freeburg 46. Now, at the Highland Tournament, here's Gary Guest.
Thank you, Brad Meyer. It looks like regulation play is not long enough to get a game in at the NIT. A couple overtime games last night in semifinal action, another one here in this 7-place contest. There, we've got the Oakville Lady Rockets and the Teutopolis Lady Shoes, and it's been Janelle Kuhn here in the second half, Dave Blumart.
Absolutely. Janelle with the steal to start the second half has also and went down and scored on a layup. Has also got another basket and a 3-point basket for 7 points in the quarter. Kelly Albers just scored down low on a pass from from Janelle Kuhn, also there.
And Teutopolis turns it back over, and Oakville has dominated here in the first 4 minutes of the second half with 4:05 left to go in the third quarter. It's Oakville 29 and Teutopolis 22. And we were tied at 20 as Kuhn puts up another three. It's off the mark. Rebound controlled by Taylor for Teutopolis. So Janelle has provided all but 2 of the points of the offense here in the third quarter. Went has it for T-Town down the corner to Hockey. Jump stop and popped from about 10, and Hockey scores to go within 5.
4 turnovers by the Lady Shoes has let the Lady Rockets pull out to a 5-point lead. One other thing of note, Katrina Swingler picked up 2 quick fouls to start the third quarter, giving her 3 fouls for the game. She is our leading scorer with 8 points.
Oakville swings it around the zone of Teutopolis, looking inside for Kelly Albers. Swingler battling against her, and if they can get it down low, maybe Swingler would pick up foul number 4, but instead there's a foul out at the top of the key, and it's going to go against Ariel Hockey, working against Janelle Kuhn. So Hockey picks up the personal, and Taylor is going to leave the Teutopolis lineup, and back in is Josie Esker. Kuhn inbound, does so into backcourt to Caitlin Lake. 3:10 left in the third quarter. Caitlin Lake dribbling between the circles, pressured by Went. Teutopolis has gone to man-to-man now. They had played zone earlier. Down low, shot put up by Kelly Albers is good, but it won't count. Kelly took an extra step, and the turnover will send the ball back to the Lady Shoes.
Both clubs with 6 turnovers in the game now.
29-24 Oakville, third place contest. The winner goes 3-1 in tournament play here and takes home the third place trophy as Hockey has it. She'll pull up a long 2-pointer from the left wing is good. Ariel Hockey, one of the talented freshmen. There's 3 freshmen on the floor right now for Dennis Gester. They started 3 freshmen. They started a junior and a senior, and they're a very good young team as Albert down low. Shot won't go, but a foul. And I think it's going to go on Esker coming over the top to help. Oakville probably would have liked to seen it called against Swingler and seen her get her 4th, but Esker was the one who got a hold of the arm of Kelly Albers, and it is Esker's 3rd foul. And with 2:29 left in the third quarter, Kelly Albers will have a couple of free throws. The first is off the mark. The lead is down to 3. Oakville led it by 7 at 20, or led by 7 to 27-20 here early in the second half. Both free throws can't find the bottom of the net, and so Teutopolis has it back, and T-Town would like a timeout. I tell you what we'll do, we'll send it real quick back to Brad Meyer and we'll check in on that overtime contest at the NIT, and we'll bring it back here and tell you about the rest of the game from Highland. So Brad Meyer, back to you.
Thank you, Gary. We're in overtime at the National Invitational Tournament. They were tied at 46 at the end of regulation. Freeburg has taken the lead over Wesclin 51-48 with a minute 17 remaining in the first overtime. Freeburg's Glenn Whitworth misses the free throw, and the rebound is taken down by Wesclin's David Meyer. So with 1:15 remaining in the first overtime, the score is Freeburg 51 and Wesclin 48. Freeburg got 2-point basket from Reagan, then a 3 by Adamson. Wesclin's 2 points came on a basket by Kunz, and Wesclin is at the free throw line right now. Let's go back up to Highland. Here's Gary Guest.
Brad Meyer, and coming out of the timeout, T-Town has the basketball. 2:20 left in quarter 3. They trail the Oakville Lady Rockets by 3 at 29-26. Down low, pass intended for Thompson, was swatted away, but goes to Went. She drops it down to Swingler, and Swingler goes up for the shot, makes it, and drew the personal against one of the Lady Rockets. It's going to go on Kelly Albers. And Katrina Swingler now in double figures with 10 and at the stripe trying to tie the game with the 3-point play.
Another one of those situations where it was good defense, but it turned into a bad play as the ball went back to the T-Town player, and she found Swingler down low.
Free throw is up and in. We're tied at 29. So Oakville, after jumping out to a early 7-point lead here in the second half, looked like they maybe can keep that momentum, but T-Town answers, and we're tied at 29. Under 2 minutes left in the third quarter as Kelly Albers handles at the free throw line to sister Erin Albers, left wing. Around the arc it goes to Kuhn. She's covered up this time by Esker. Kuhn has had most of the offensive firepower here in the second half. Pass down low intended for Barnpool off her fingertips and out of bounds.
Janelle Kuhn with 7 points in the quarter gives her 13 in the game. She's the only girl in double figures.
It'll be Hawkey to bring the ball down the floor for Topless. Pulls up at the three-point line, gives it over to Esker, cross-court pass to Wentz. Free throw stripe Swingler, jump shot over Albers, no good. Rebound Bethany Barnpool, and Barnpool is tied up by Esker. It's Oakville's turn for the alternate possession, so Oakville does keep the basketball.
I said Bethany was, or Janelle was the only girl, but actually Swingler is also in double figures. That last three-point play gives her 11 points.
Janelle handles the basketball in the arc, gives it to the free throw line to Barnpool, kicks it right back out to Lake, to Kuhn right wing, back to Lake, all the way down the left corner to Erin Albers, to Barnpool inside. Double team, ball knocked loose, but it goes to Erin Albers, to Lake, around the arc to Kuhn. Kuhn on right wing, fakes the three, back to Albers on left wing. Looking inside for Bethany. She's covered up by Thompson. As Erin Albers puts the ball on the floor, tries to dribble along the baseline and lofts the ball off her fingertips and out of bounds.
The Lady Shoes with 4 turnovers to start this quarter. The Lady Rockets kind of returning the favor as they've had 3 here lately.
Down to 40 seconds left in the third quarter. When we reach the quarter break here in 30 seconds, we're going to send it back to the NIT and see what's happening down there in that 7th-place game. It's Katrina Swingler gets the ball down on the block and working against Kelly Albers. Swingler able to score and give Topless the lead at 31-29. Oakville has managed to take the lead after the end of the first quarter on a last-second shot. They tied it on a free throw at the end of the second quarter, and they trail here looking for a chance to tie or take the lead back on a last-second shot at the end of 3. In the corner with Erin Albers, long 3, no good. Rebound out of bounds, last touched by Hawkey. And it's going to be Oakville basketball underneath their own bucket. 1/10 of a second on the clock. Dave, that's technically not possible, is it, to shoot it?
About the only thing you do is throw it up and go for a tip, I think.
They throw it out to Lake, and the shot is up, and it's no good at the buzzer. After 3 quarters, it's to Topless 31 and Oakville 29. We're going to send it back to the NIT. Here's Brad Meyer.
Thank you, Gary. And by the way, congratulations to the Oakville Junior High Lady Wildcats. I'm sure you guys talked about that earlier. They won their first round game at the girls Class A state tournament at Rend Lake College yesterday over Jonesboro, 41-28. They play Monday night at 6 at Rend Lake versus Breeze All Saints in the semis. Good luck to Nashville St. Anne's girls. They play New Hope in the Class S state tournament at 6:30 tonight at Rend Lake. In overtime, Freeburg 56, Wesclin 53, 11 seconds left. Freeburg inbounding, length of the court to go. They inbound it to Whitworth. He's immediately fouled, and Whitworth will be going to the free throw line. Well, C.J. Cruiser and Wesclin had their opportunities to put this ball game away in regulation. They allowed, Freeburg came back and tied it up, and Freeburg has had the better here in overtime, and Wesclin's being scrappy. They're still within one basket as of right now.
Yeah, both teams. Now Freeburg's on Wesclin's side playing with the lead and kind of playing a little sloppy, and now Wesclin still has a chance to get back in the game.
Glenn Whitworth, the 6'3 senior, will be at the line for the Freeburg Midgets. They lead Wesclin 56-53 in overtime in the 7th place game of the NIT. Whitworth's free throw is good. Whitworth puts it in. That's his 3rd point here in overtime. 6 different kids have scored for Freeburg in the overtime. 2nd free throw missed. Rebound Shoemaker for Wesclin. Pushes it up ahead to Kunz. His 3 from the left wing is no good. Rebound Haas. Haas will give it to Whitworth, and that will be the end of the ball game. CJ, thanks a lot for helping out. We appreciate it.
Thank you. I hope the rest of the games today are just like this one.
Very good, and good luck to you and your Hornets tonight. Final score in the 7th place game at the National Invitational Tournament is Freeburg 57, Wesclin 53 in overtime. The Consolation Championship game is coming up here in about 20 minutes as Herron will be taking on Mascuda, and we'll be providing highlights of that. A little bit of play-by-play a little bit later on after the 3rd place game. at Highland. For now, let's go back to Highland. Here's Gary Guest.
Thank you, Brad Meyer, and play is underway here in the fourth quarter. We have 30 seconds gone, no score. T-Town had the basketball first, couldn't connect, and Oakville on their first offensive possession of the fourth quarter. They trail it by 2. Blumhorst in the game for Oakville, giving Caitlin Lake a breather, and she handles the basketball at the point for the Lady Rockets. Around the arc it goes to Kunz. She got a 3. It's too strong. Rebound goes out of bounds. Last touch by T-Town as Thompson and Hawkey both had a hold of it, and they both let go of it at the same time, thinking the other teammate would take the basketball, and it dropped over the end line.
Amy Albers also into the game, spelling sister Kelly.
Kuhn inbound for Oakville. Needs to get it in.